project for this week is something for Halloween. So two pieces of wood here, a piece of sycamore, a piece of bog oak. So we're going to make a little box out of this, a little round pumpkin, small little one, and a little black witch's hat to sit on top of it for the lid. Okay, that's what that's going to be. Now this piece of bog oak is pretty well cracked right down through the middle. There's cracks all over it. So it's been on the shelf there for years, so it's going to take a lot of CA glue to keep this together. So this is going to be an interesting piece, this, but the sycamore is okay. So anyway, I just want to give a shout out to Larry out there at the Tiny Trailer Workshop, and just to get well soon, Larry, and I'm thinking about you, and drop by everybody and give Larry, have a look at Larry's site there, and I'll put a link down in the description below to go and check out Larry's YouTube channel. He's got plenty of woodturning videos there. Go and check him out, okay everyone? So over to the lathe now and let's see how this goes, okay? First up I have here is a piece of bog oak, okay? So that was just cut off at some stage, so just looking at it, it's pretty well cracked on the inside here, on this side of it. So I'll have to work on this end, and that's even cracked. So I'm just going to put it in the chuck here on this side and grab it there and clean off with this side and do a rim here, hollow out the inside for the hat on the inside, and try and keep this as the rim of the hat and kind of shape it from this side, okay? So make the rim of the hat, and this will be the inside of the hat, that'll be the outside. And I'm going to try and make this kind of a lid and make the pumpkin into a box kind of shape and put this as a lid on the box. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with this so far. And hopefully these cracks here, you can see them there, like, hopefully they're not going right down through it. So I don't know what's going to happen with this. This could be a couple of 100 years old now, this lump of wood. It's like, you'd have to get a carbon date put on this to find out how old it is, like. So let's put it in the chuck and let's see what happens. Just going to clean off the face for here and clean off the little rim, put a little bit of shape on the edge, and then start hollowing out for the inside for the hat. Now you can see actually there's cracks, there's a crack in there. There's a few cracks in it all over, so I'm just going to put some CA glue in it. Hopefully they don't go right through, so I won't be able to take it as thin as well. So see the cracks are going right through it. So I don't know whether this is going to hold out for the job. Okay, I have the basic shape there now, but I have a nice crack going up through it here, so I filled it with CA glue there, put a bit of sawdust into it, and hopefully it'll hold out. And just going to hollow out the inside of it here up to the shape that I'm after, and then I'll just put a little rebate in the side of it here so it'll fit onto the lid of the box. I didn't have my camera running for the hollow out the inside there, but after I hollowed it out, a big crack appeared just right in there. You can see it there, but I filled it with CA glue and some dust and stuff, and you might see it, but it went right across the whole piece, and I had to film it and spend a bit of time here messing around trying to get it filled. But it went right from both sides, from there to there, and the whole piece opened out. Anyway, but hopefully it'll hold out. But I have to work on the outside, so I hope it doesn't fall apart. The Sand her up, finish her up, and come on to the outside. Okay, so I finished the inside. I put a sand and sealer, shellac, and paste wax was the finish. As you can see now, the outside of it pretty much loaded it with CA glue, and that's the shape that I had put on the outside. So just to bring this into a cone shape as much as I can and do as much as I can with it outside here, and wherever I leave I will jammer it onto the top of the box and finish it off later on the box. Okay, so that's where I am now. Okay, that's where I am now. What I want to do is sand this up to here before I move any further, because this is going to start going out of balance. Okay, I sanded that up to there, from there in. You can probably see the cracks in it now actually. So I'm just going to take that down as much as I can and see how I get on, and just keep going. Desperate situation coming up on the hands here now, so I'm just going to stop for a minute here and bring the tailstock up here and put a bit of soft stuff in here, and just for safety, just in case this comes flying out. What I'm going to do with that is jam it onto the lid of the box, and when I put it on the lid of the box I'll be able to sand it and finish it. Okay, here's the inside of it finished, and I'm going to make the box now, and this is going to be the lid of the box as I was saying. So basically I'm just going to make a pumpkin here, so I'm just going to make a spare, hollow it out basically, and this is going to be the lid of it. So I'm just going to turn this into a spare, into a round cylinder just here, and the lid is going to go on this end like so up here. And basically the usual thing, put a little tenant on the end of it here so the rebate here on the lid will sit onto it, and into the end here with a flat bottom for the pumpkin. Have the hat on the box, and now we can finish off the hat now. And I just want to finish off the tip of it here, whereas I couldn't when I had it on the other side, and I'll be able to shape it a bit more better as well. Just sanded up the hat there now, and put some sand sealer and some paste wax finish on it, and I'm going to leave it on the box now at the moment and define the shape of the outside of here, refine it a little bit more, and then I'm going to remove it and go inside, hollow out the inside of it. And I'm not going to take too much out of the inside, I need to leave them walls a bit heavy, and then I'm going to just get a few foils and put a few grooves on the outside of it around here, and do a bit of sanding and shaping on the outside, and then dye it, put some dye on it. Okay. Along to the next stage, just going to hollow some material out of the inside of the box. the inside all hollows. And I'm not hollowing it out completely, I'm just hollowing it out so, because it's so broad and the opening is not what it wants to be. So if you do put that in it, you want to be able to get something out. It's just nice and round in there, and I'm going to do a bit of carving on the outside. Okay, I'm just going to carve this now, and I'll just be spending a bit of time with some little rasps, sandpaper, carving, whatever I can do just to make it look like a pumpkin, and then I'll move on to the next stage. It's probably putting some orange dye on it. Okay. Okay, there we have it now. There's the piece carved up to as best as I can actually, and basically just going to take it on to the next stage here. So I just want to take the bottom here down into a better shape, so get it ready for dyeing. So I just want to take it down a little bit smaller so I can let the dye come around the bottom of it a bit more, and that's all I'm going to do here now. And just orange time. So it's just a little bottle of orange. You can buy this, and you just basically, as I say, there's loads of ways of applying this, but I'm not going to go into it in detail. I'm just quickly going to do this. Okay. And I've stained the box orange, and I put some paste wax on it and buffed it. Just gave it a rub there and a bit of a polish. And I'm just going to part it off here now and make a little jam chuck, reverse it around and clean off the base of it. Okay, so that I have the piece on the jam choke there. I think the SIM card ran out there. I was actually just making a jam choke. So I'm just going to clean out the bottom and put a bit of stain on it. Okay, so that's the next stage. Off the jam choke. There we go. Let's finish the bottom. Try the lid. This little fit. Here we go. Here we go. Little box. Okay. Now, that's all I can do with it. It's not all uniform, but what vegetable is? Oh, we have a pop, yes. The bog oak wasn't the best. Well, what do you expect for a couple of 100 years old? That could be anything 500 to 1,000-year-old piece of wood. And the sycamore was okay. As I say, if you're going to dye this wood, you have to bleach it, otherwise you see the darkness coming through there now. That's the spalting in it. But you need pure white wood to get the proper colours in it. Okay, so there's Halloween. Have a good Halloween, everybody. Thanks very much for watching, and give the thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll see you all again soon.